What's good, fellow CEOs? Welcome to the Irony of Gaming, and today we're going to be finishing up the story of Omen 6, What Must Be Reclaimed. Yesterday was ridiculous on what was happening there. We learned a whole bunch of new things that was happening on there. There was they started talking a lot more about the Demon Lord Beelzebub, and it looks like Beelzebub is making their move in trying to interfere with the affairs of Thagirian. Thagirian's trying to reach Momo. Momo is the fragment for Thagirian, and she's I would say a big missing piece of Thagirian. Back on what happened in the past and whatnot when Thagirian was first defeated. So it looks like things are starting to get a little crazy. Thagirian ended up activating her abilities in Ground 1, which is ridiculous. And we're gonna see what's going to happen. She sent her apostle after after the city and whatnot, causing chaos. And all of a sudden, Lee Soo-yeon comes in, ready to fight. And that's where we ended up leaving off on. So I can't wait to see what's going to be happening on here. Nicole is starting to encounter some memories that really isn't her own, but we're starting to see that she is the reincarnation of a past antagonist that ended up fighting Thagirian. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna end up going and whatnot. But we're gonna start this up right about now. I can't wait to see how this goes. Now, of course, guys, you already know the drill already. If I'm gonna talk about anything spoiler related or talk about any of the sub streams, I'm going to count down from 5 seconds, and that's gonna give you time to mute the video. And once I'm done talking about what I'm talking about, I'm going to rotate my mouse just like this, and that's going to give you guys a signal to unmute the video, and then we continue on. Now, there is a rule that I have to follow, where I am obligated to use units that are part of the same squad. Sometimes I may have to use another unit that's part of a different squad as a collaborative effort, just to get through the specific challenge that it brings. This only happened a few times before, but we'll see what ends up happening if I have to have that happen again, because with the high level that they're throwing at us and all that stuff, so they're not messing around. But we're gonna start this up now. I really do think that what's it called? I really do think that we might end up losing a character in this story, especially with this whole theme song playing. It's gonna be wild. But I think somebody might end up getting sacrificed. That's just my prediction. But we'll see what happens. But here, let me see. All right, we're good to go, and let's see what's happening with this. That which has wings. Oh man, it's completely crazy that she's finally fully recovered, Lee Soo-yeon, and she's getting ready to get back in action. Oh, hold on, let's reset the song. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, back now, so let's do this. Most problems, the cost and the price, however, are unavoidable. A fixture capable of most problems. Alright, so this is our mission. Oh! Hold on. Looks like we got a little too many units in the management section. All right, there we go. We should be good now. There we go. Ooh, okay, so let's see. What do I do? What am I gonna use here? All right, so we got about 6 of these. Gonna be interesting. This might be an all-out battle right here. All right, let me check something real quick. All right. All right. Okay, I think we can use... All right, you know what? I think we can use, Can we use some? Hold on. Let me check the collections thing. Because there's about... I need to choose... I mean, we could use Alt Squad. We could do that. Or Delta 7. The Zodiac Knights. I was thinking of using the Institution, but we only got 4 people here. Fenrir Division. We could use Fenrir Division, actually. You know what? We could do that. Fenrir Division. Yeah, you know what? Let's use the Fenrir Division. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll use Fenrir Division. We'll see just how strong they are. Who's the other person? Hold on. Let me copy the squad real quick, just in case if the game tries to reset it. Wait, it was Nayubin, Seoyun. Oh, right. Her. Got it. Gotta love the copy and paste system. Such a good quality of life. Especially when the game tries to keep resetting things. You have to do it over and over again. Okay. Let me see what I got. Okay, we could do this.
선물이란 건가요? 감사합니다.
Okay, we got one of this. Can use do that.
선물이란 건가요? 감사합니다.
Yeah, we could do that. Put that.
선물이란 건가요? 감사합니다.
Do I have at least one more? Yikes. I don't think I do. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We can try this.
선물이란 건가요? 감사합니다.
We can use like a resistance thing. Do that.
선물이란 건가요? 감사합니다.
Hopefully she'll hold out from there. Now you've been here. What does he do? Plus attack? Attack speed, right? Okay, so we use attack speed.
기술 격차가 인상적이네요.
And Lee Soo-yeon. She's more about like defense wise, right? Do I have anything else available for her? What's this one? That's the Rosa. Yeah, we
원래
could
쓰던
try it.
것보단 구식이지만
We could try that.
성능보단 마음이 중요한 거지.
All right, we're gonna use Sasha because we may have to go full DPS on this. Use Yenua, and that'll give us enough time. All right, let's see what happens.
조무래기들에게
Oh,
건물을
we're like already getting it.
물론 도와드려요.
Got it.
저분 당신 하나인가요? 먼저 들어와도 좋아요.
Oh, you know what? We probably could have just used well, no, we couldn't because we have to do a collaborative effort thing. We could have used the actual awakened version.
잡나?
타고들게요.
하늘에서
Oh, there we go. Oh man, that is so epic.
이번 한
The
합은
first line of defense.
내 느낌을
Oh, wow, we killed them pretty quick. I wanted to increase the song a little bit more. Secondary concern, huh? To extract the coal primer safely. Okay. Ooh, Horizon. Oh, this is epic. Okay. So Horizon is involved now. Man, that body must take up a lot of energy just to use. Yep. Oh, I was wondering if she was gonna figure this out or recognize it. So it is confirmed then. That body is the actual body of the apostle sent by Asimov. So I wonder though, like when the apostle ended up getting defeated, did it just completely destroy that AI and made an empty shell out of it? Or I wonder if there's still some dormancy of some type of coding that's still lingering around in that case of a body. A model taxpayer. Invasive species. A half-baked ego. Right. So I'm guessing when Dr. Embers ended up downloading Horizon into that body, there might have been some type of, there might still be some secrets locked away inside that case. Huh. So this is interesting. I wonder if there's some lingering memories within this cold case. Oh, I can't wait to see when Asimov starts to invade. I wonder if Asimov could just instantly take the body over to just reclaim the cold case body. In 10 seconds. So she's gonna destroy her in 10 seconds. Oh, 10 seconds to activate her abilities. Oh, it's a limiter code. Ooh, I think they both activated their ultimate move. Ooh, okay, so this is some interesting lore right here. So apparently it would seem that apostles are actually beyond a category 5. So their strength is definitely beyond that. I wonder if it's also beyond the category 6, which is the guardian of Sephira. I wonder if they're even stronger than that. Oh, okay. Now Coffin Company is here. Or Fenrir Squad. And Mina's here. Let's go. Yo, this gives me an idea. You know what would be crazy if the devs can figure out a way to do like a unique ultimate for specific characters, so that they can do like combo moves. I mean, you could technically do so, alone as is, but I mean, you got to do like careful timing for them to do that. But if they can find a way to make it natural, where if they do an ultimate where another ally specific unit is on the field and it just could trigger that move automatically, that would be I think that would be an interesting thing to see. And then like how they have like when the cutscene shows up when they use their ultimate, what if they did some type of like a collaborative type of cutscene for the two specific units? So like, let's say like this whole situation right here, right? Jushiyu uses his spatial dimension powers, and Mina just goes right through, and you can just see that whole specific cutscene thing happen. I think that'd be pretty cool. Great synergy. That's interesting. So when she uses the space dimension move that using Yushiyun's technique herself, I don't think she feels anything from that. But when he uses it and she goes through, it starts to affect her. Huh. Oh man, don't tell me it's the Guardian the Sufferer. Ooh. Oh right, Irene. Right. Swan. Yep, we sure do. Somehow. Ooh, is he capable of shutting it off? Like just closing the grand crevice dimension? Because I mean, she does have the power to bend reality itself.
관리국
They died. The way he just said that, though. Oh, damn. This might be one of those things where Momo probably freaked out and caused this whole destruction in this area. Possibly. Like she ended up doing last time. Oh, there she is. Well, it looks like what Gremry said was true. Oh yeah, her horns, they're gone. Oh shit. Did the Girian take her reclaim her heart? A gigantic guillotine. A guillotine. Is that the type of weapon that she uses? The Girian? But then again, hold on, because it has to be somebody else. Because the Girian can't come into this world like that, because if she does, then they probably will end up losing. But then again, I'm guessing that the Demon Lord has to get to the Grand Crevice first, the Grand Dimension Crevice, in order to win if the game starts. Because I would think that as soon as the Girian shows up to that dimensional mortal world, that everything would just end up collapsing at that point. But then again, too, they did say that if Demon Lords were to come into that mortal world, that they would be operating on like half strength or like a major debuff to them. I guess we'll see what happens. Wow, this is nice. I like this. I like this theme song. It's just so epic. Man, we're just like losing city after city. It's all on the administration now. Everybody's depending on them. Ooh, so Noel did do it. Sephiroth's power. Man, Noel is very powerful. Damn, 5 minutes. That's all it took. 5 minutes and for all this catastrophe to happen. That much damage she did. Oh, There we go again, Beelzebub. Thagirian and Beelzebub. No, I don't think so. I don't think they're cooperating. Because it seems like Beelzebub tried to get to Momo first. Ooh! What if that's what happened? What if Beelzebub managed to actually get to Momo before Thagirian had a chance to send one of her minions or whatnot? But then again, they did say like there was a figure that came down, like in one of the areas when it was like a whole bunch of blood just raining down. So maybe it might have been Thagirian. Unless I'm mistaken. Ah, okay. Hey, that might be a foreshadowing right there that Beelzebub may be the next Demon Lord that we have to face in the Qlipoth games. Oh, okay, so a Demon Lord has to initiate it. But I wonder, what if there's a loophole that since the Demon Lord broke the rules, that maybe the ones that are on the defense side could initiate the game? Ooh, or here's the thing. Okay, they might do a method right here, right? That maybe somehow in some way, maybe they can get Momo to actually initiate the game, since technically she was supposed to have like a fragment of Thagirian. But then again, we don't know what happened to her horns. Oh, so we're going to her now, to her Qlipoth dimension. Oh man, so they're going towards her throne. Okay. Another invasion. So we're just gonna end up forcing the game to happen. But that's the thing too, though. I mean, yeah, we got Mina that's there, but who is the next antagonist? Unless is it still Nayubin? Even though Nayubin took the powers of a demon lord? Wait a minute, a guillotine type power. Haven't we heard of something like that before? You don't think that maybe the Knight of the Lake, you don't think that he ended up getting involved in this, right? Ooh, it is her. She did show up. So she did show up to that world. Wow, so she actually did reclaim her heart. So Thagirian is now at full power. Well, that whole Momo idea is out the window. Yep, she came back to reclaim her heart. Now this is an interesting one right here. The God fruit within the ark. I don't recall ever seeing that one before. I wonder what that's about. Unless it was just a figure of speech. What is the God fruit? No different from her own heart. Basically, her heart itself was stolen. I would think that the flaw would be her obsession. Yep. Ooh, you know what I think what might have happened too? Though it would be suicide if she straight up tried to do this. But I'm thinking that Gremory, it would be unlike Gremory to do something like this, but I mean, if if Momo is like means that much to her, maybe she would try to go into the Clypha dimension and try to invade Thagirian's throne and try to reclaim it again. But that would be a much hard choice to do, especially since the rule with Thagirian, in order to even defeat her, is just like there's just specific things you would need to do. Face in the future, which has to be Thagirian. The ultimate rematch. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for those of you who didn't mute the video, you know, I just thought of something really interesting too. Is that Mordred is basically the only being who managed to defeat Thagirian, which is pretty insane. But I mean, even Mordred barely defeated Thagirian. Especially with the whole rule where you have to strike our heart about 3 times, I think. Maybe 3 times or a few more times. Maybe either 3 or 5 times. Or 6 times. I do think that it was 3 times that you have to strike her heart. But it might be a little bit more than that. But you have to do that in order to defeat her. Otherwise, any other attacks on her would be meaningless, because she just keep recovering herself over and over and over again. Which is why I think if they don't go with the whole pattern thing, she might be a what's it called? She might be like a defender or something like that, or maybe even a tower or a siege unit. 1 second. All right. Ooh, so the roots were already ready and advanced. Maybe to ensure a future invasion for when she inevitably tries to destroy the world, if we manage to get through Thagirian. Ooh, okay. So we're getting a bit more context. So Swan did know. She knew from the start that Thagirian was going to kill her and not keep the promise. Whoa, wait, what? So she prepared a way to fulfill her role as a messenger even without a heart. Being alive is a contradiction. The moment one becomes a demon lord's apostle. So what? You're like, you become undead? Is that what this is what he's insinuating? That becoming an apostle would mean that you're technically undead? Because you technically would be immortal at that point as well. Now that I think about it too, I wonder if it would it even be possible to kill an apostle by normal means? Because as you can see, we saw that Thagirian's apostle constantly kept getting killed, but she keeps coming back. And then with Swan, at the time when she kidnapped Noelle, it seems that Mina was what seems to be the only one that is capable of killing her. So maybe the Wolf's Bane is capable of destroying apostles only, and that means that, and besides demon lords, I wonder if other apostles as well could probably do something. Well, technically probably not, because didn't she get killed? Didn't that the other apostle, if I remember correctly, get killed by Rosaria's one of Rosaria's apostles, which was I think her name is Yuma Frederick. So maybe there's like a different set of rules. I would think too that an antagonist may be capable of killing an apostle as well. Oh, okay. Oh, so she was planning to use this as a contingency plan. So if she was going to be defeated by any means, this was like a mutual assured destruction type of strategy. So while she's out there fighting them, and if she does manage to lose, then the roots would end up destroying all the cities. So even if you did beat her, you would come back to nothing, and it would still fall to the CounterSide effect, which means that your whole world would be destroyed anyway. And even if it wasn't destroyed, it would be so badly damaged that the next demon lord that was going to invade could just immediately destroy you, and possibly even use the Guardians of Sephira to just wipe you out, like what she was doing with what was happening now. Man, that's such a diabolical move. Very clever. Beelzebub. So Beelzebub pushed that forward? But when? When did it start? Was it exactly when the Golden City? Yo, what if Beelzebub actually made it to where maybe she left a few clues onto the Golden City in the first place, which led the senior to end up finding it at the right time? Finding the golden skull and then realizing what was going on, or temporarily even activating the roots that was already in place, which probably explains why there was like the whole sabotage thing happening. But why do that? But I wonder, would that end up being like a distraction to probably try and get that? It probably was a distraction too to try and get Thagirian's heart fragment, which turns out she ended up failing. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, so I was wondering about this because I was thinking, I was like, so did I wonder if Thagirian knew that Beelzebub was getting involved in this whole situation, and it turns out she did, which is why she was rushing so recklessly and doing whatever it took to get her heart back because she didn't want it. It's like they were saying before that she didn't want it. It was like what someone was saying before that she didn't want her heart fragment to fall into the hands of the enemy's side. I don't think that they were really talking about, the world that she's invading, but the enemy, which is being another demon lord who's trying to capture her heart to have leverage over her. So she immediately rushed in there to retrieve what was hers so that another demon lord doesn't acquire it. Ah, okay. So she was aware of. So she was aware of the rules that the world had set. You know what's really cool about this? Throughout the omens, like from all 5 omens, every time a demon lord got involved in something, it was always meant to assist Thagirian. It was always meant to cause a lot of disruption from people trying to defend that whole world and the cities. Rosaria got involved in hastening the destruction of the cities. Eve got involved to hasten the destruction of the cities. Technically, we could say that Edel was one of the other demon lords that was opposing the whole situation, but that's only because Regina got involved. If it wasn't because of that, then it was like, Edel probably wouldn't care, because technically, I wouldn't think Edel would even care at that point, unless Regina got involved. But I mean, technically, I guess we could add her into that. But aside from that, she's like the special occasion. But aside from that, it seems that every other demon lord that did get involved was like basically assisting, or maybe unintentionally assisting Thagirian. And then on Omen 6, Beelzebub is pretty much the only demon lord that just decided to interfere with Thagirian's side instead, messing up her plans. In a way, trying to even the playing field and whatnot. And I mean, then again too, I mean, if you want to like go back, like way back before the Omens started, I guess you could say that technically Asimov got involved a bit too, to get involved in, you know, in interfering with Thagirian's plans. So I guess you could technically say it's like 3 demon lords, but if you wasn't gonna count those other 2, Asimov and Edel, for those special occasions, then it would be like Beelzebub, like directly interfering. Just before Sephiroth destroys reality, she strikes at the moment we're weakest. Yeah, I was wondering when she was gonna say something like that, like, nah, Yubin's here too? Good point. Ooh, okay, so now they're starting to explain like bits of the Demon Lord power for Nehemoth. Yeah, because I definitely want to know more about this power now that Nayubin has acquired it. Repulsive force. I see. So just him being here allows him to exert the authority of the Demon Lord, Nehemoth, to push back that Qliphoth energy. But then again, too, it's like, so in a way, I don't know. It's like maybe this is like a toned down version of that power, or maybe a potentially purified version of it. Unless if he decides to fully embrace the authority, then I'm guessing like technically he would also be causing, you know, more damage to the normal side. Since technically he is a demon lord now. Ah, okay. Not right now. But I'm guessing the more accustomed he becomes to the power, he eventually will become a demon lord. Or, you know, acquire its full effects. Ooh, the Northern Union. Here she is. Oh, is this what happened before the Gurian showed up to Momo? What the hell? Dude, she killed them in seconds. Holy shit. I really like her theme song though. I'm calling it right there. Like, whenever they give a trailer for her, this has to be her theme song. I can't wait to hear the full version of it. This must be her weapon right here. Oh man, they're having a whole conversation. Huh. If you kill someone in a dream, will you carry that guilt with you in reality as well? That's an interesting question, but I wouldn't think so. The worlds created by the tree of Sephiroth are nothing but illusions, dreams. I'd pay attention to this. I'd remember this. That sentence is very, very interesting. The worlds created by the tree of Sephiroth are nothing but illusions, dreams. Could it be that that's like the ultimate simulations? In a way, could it be like creating multiple worlds? Creating multiple worlds, almost as if it's almost as if it's an infinite chess game. There's something else that was to this, like an infinite chess game between the two of Tamil and the administrator. And so long as the administrator has enough power within the devices that he has to continue on the fight constantly, and as many times of the energy that he's able to have to go from world to world, the tree of Sephiroth would in turn continuously create more worlds. I wonder if technically there's only just one world, right? Or one reality, and then everything else is just mere illusions. But then if you were to adopt that type of ideology, then that means that Corinne Wong and her world, they technically wouldn't really exist. But that would contradict a lot of things, though. See, there is another method too, right? Where, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for those of you who didn't mute the video, this is interesting because remember in the seasonal substream, there's a particular substream on I think it's called like The Promise or A Promise Made. The Promise Made was basically it was like a video recording that Lee Shion ended up finding. The videotape ended up showing a different type of reality where you would see familiar faces, but they were all in an academy. They were in a type of school, like the counter school. This was like Seo Yoon, Kyle Wong. There were a few others too that was there, and it was something where like basically Mina was gone, or it was insinuated that the person that they were looking for was Mina, and that the person who was the basically, I guess you could say, the vice principal in a way of the entire academy was Hilde. It was insinuating that it was Hilda. It was Hilde, and that Hilde was sent to go and find the wolf. And Lysion ended up confronting the administrator about this, and she was like confused on what that was. And basically, the administrator was saying basically it was just an experiment. So then that makes you think, what if that type of experiment is a type of illusion type of world? Just a dream. So when you put two and two together, what the Girian is saying, and then what the administrator has said within that substream of it being a type of experiment, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's too much of a coincidence that maybe there is something that might be an illusion. So there might be some type of truth to what the Girian is saying. That maybe the tree of Sephiroth is creating an infinite amount of simulations. It's just like one massive simulation that seems very real. And I'm guessing whichever simulation ends up having a different result or end up surviving would probably adopt the real world sense. So where I'm looking for the real world ideology or something like that, or the real world type of method. It would just end up taking the real world concept. So whichever simulated illusion world ends up surviving the entire game and whatnot would adopt that would end up adopting that concept of a world. So that concept of the world would actually become the actual reality of it, over the ones that were constantly destroyed and fallen. It kind of makes your head spin a little bit when you dive that deep, because it's a bit difficult to grasp that. What is it? To comprehend that type of method. But that could be an interesting possibility, though. It being a bunch of simulations that goes on and on to see a different result. And whichever result is the best is the one that gets the right to inherit that actual reality, to become the true world. Huh. That's really crazy when you think about it. So maybe there is some truth to what the Girian is saying. The thing is too that they've only mentioned something like this only once before within that seasonal one, and it's very vague. Very vague, and it only mentions it once. And now it seems that in another way, it was mentioned a second time. Years later, with the Girian saying something. Man, that is crazy. I mean, I could be wrong about it too, but it's a really interesting theory this might be the case. See, she's saying something about this again. A long dream that will someday wither away, made only to sprout the seed she desires. A simulation that goes on and on to get the desired result. And took her power back. She asked me to? She asked me to. Who asked her? If it's our fate that all of us must die, please at least let the child live unharmed. Did Gremry make a deal with her? That you wish to save 3 times? Mordred! You wish to save 3 times. Recite the name that you wish to save 3 times. So does that mean that Mordred is still alive? Somehow? Through the mark? Dude, did they made a contract with him? Ooh. Oh man, I was not expecting this. I'd love to see this. If they're gonna fight each other. realize that path will only invite the stump's long-standing nemesis. Oh, I think she's talking about Mordred. So in a way, like how Hilde is a rival to Rosaria, Mordred is like the rival to Thagirian. Annapolis? What the hell? So did she manage to like split the forms together? Oh man, this is wild, man. So many twists and turns. That was really unexpected. Holy crap, man. This was good. This was a good one. Although it was like, oh man. I don't necessarily know if I will say this, that Omen 5 and Omen 6, I think they are both epic in their own right. So in a way, it's like I can't really say which one was better, because in terms of like lore and a whole bunch of information drops that 6 has implemented is just out of this world. It's like in its own type of category. And then with the whole epicness, like the battles and whatnot that Omen 5 demonstrated is also in its own category. It's like they were both good. But I wonder, what do you guys think? Like, what do you think, which Omen was better in your opinion? For me, I can't really decide. I think that they were both good, but they were both in their own respective fields, in their own category. So in a way, it's like they just couldn't clash with each other at all, because they're just in a different world. They're in their own different space. But man, that is epic. It's really cool too that we're seeing more of Thagirian and her interacting with some of the other characters and whatnot, especially with the other demon lords. I was not expecting Rosaria to be like this, and that makes me think then that maybe the reason why Rosaria got involved in the first place was because Thagirian asked her to, because she probably promised her that this was going to be entertaining. So that's probably the reason why she ended up sending her apostles in the first place, to interfere with this whole situation. And I'm guessing that maybe Beelzebub somehow found out about all of this and decided to just for the hell of it, just interfere, just to make things more interesting. Man, that is wild. Well, I can't wait for the Clifoth game to start. I wonder how many parts is going to be in there. Like, I wonder if it's going to be like 2 parts or maybe even 3 parts. That would be interesting. But it seems that Mordred might not actually be dead at all. That maybe with that mark may end up awakening Nicole again, like Nicole's, I guess, reincarnated identity, or maybe her true identity. So maybe she didn't die at all and she just ended up you know, transforming into something else until the right time happens. I don't know. But I can't wait to find out what happens next though. But yeah, that was it for here. But we're going to play a little bit of PvP, do about 2 matches. So I ended up like basically trying something else different, trying this strategy out. I'm not using any awakens on here. I was winning a few matches today with this, and it's pretty interesting. But it has to happen like at a certain point, because it is possible where if I guess like it depends on the certain circumstances, because depending on the awakens that I face may decide, you know, may make or break the team.
오래만 물들여 실력 발휘 좀 해봐.
파괴한다.
날아오르고 싶은 사람 있어? 우리가 잡았다고요. 하게 해줘.
관측 수식에 따른 결과입니다.
정말 친구들, 이 정도는 감사할 수 있어? 친구들은 다른 그거예요. 둘이 같이 레이저. 나 열심히 할게, 아빠. 컵들이 넘치는 배팅 시간. 미니 크레이즈. 이 상태 슬쩍 내려찍게. 엄살스럽지.
Alright, we almost got her. Oh, she got her ult off. Oh man, that's gonna be a little bit difficult now.
잘 따라와 얘들아. 전술 변경.
Oh, there we go. We got her down. Nice.
레거시 크고 더 재밌게 해주자.
We're gonna put her down there just in case Mina shows up. Ooh, okay, they got Jake. Okay. I think we can take Jake down. There we go. Yep. Pretty effective team, right? It's pretty hard to stop. But it is possible to stop it though, because there are some awakens that can just completely annihilate them if, you know, if it runs in their favor. But yeah, it's a pretty cool team. I just keep doing this to try and you know, put as much pressure as possible on them, and then if they had units like Mafka or you know, Awaken Karin, then we could just use, what is it, Levia, to try and deal as much damage as possible, and then try to use these teams on the back, and then have Noel try to attack them from you know, from far deep, and start attacking the back line as well, so long as I can maintain my 2 powerful tanks on there. It's a nice strategy. Right, very effective team, and no awakens, as you can see. I was curious to try it out. I was like, you know what, let me see if I can put a team together and see if I can not use an awaken and use like pure DPS. And it looks like it's been working so far.
조무래기들에게 겁먹을 쏘냐?
Okay, so we got him there. We're gonna wait a little bit, and boom, set her there. Okay, so you got Queen over here. Okay. So I want to summon Levia, but we gotta be. All right, I'll just put Alex on here. just to try and offset the damage. Alright, so we got Nayuban down. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna summon Levia from here. Oh, Queen's dead. Okay, nice. Yeah, Felix, I'm not even worried about because they're gonna annihilate Felix. Goodbye, Felix. There we go. Summon Alex, so we can stop the healing. GG's. It's a very powerful team. And no awakens. But you know what? I think we got a little bit more time left, so we'll see what ends up happening here. Maybe until we lose the streak, or we'll just probably do one more. Ooh, so this is gonna be an interesting one. I haven't tried this out against Kirin, and Kirin is pretty powerful. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna see what he does though. Ooh, they summoned Ray this time. Okay. Ray and this one. Okay. Wow, they do a lot of damage. We still got a chance, so long as Noelle survives. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be interesting here. Nice. Use Levia to try and distract them. Oh, you really got too close though. Yikes. Okay, I think we got this. Let's go! Good match. Thank you. Oh man, that was fantastic. Yeah, this is a pretty good strategy. This is a pretty good team. Here, we'll try another one. Yeah, that was a really close one though, because if I couldn't have gotten my defenders out, they would have annihilated my team, especially since Yuban got way too close to the ship. Okay, so let's see what this one's about. Okay, so we got an Alex over here. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be a difficult one right here. I'm gonna try and stop her. Okay, so we're gonna. Unfortunately, Levia was in the back, so it was gonna be a lot more difficult for me to do something about this. Okay, we're gonna use this. Yeah, it's like Noelle's like all the way in the back, and she's like striking us right here, so it's gonna be a lot more difficult to reach her. Oh yeah, I should have used Karin Wong. What am I doing? I forgot I had her on the team. That's what she was built for. Oh man. I messed up, guys. That was my fault. That was my fault. I deserve that. I should have just summoned her right here. I messed up. I messed up.
일단 도망치죠. 이거 흑태일 뿐이니까요.
Oh man. Okay. I'll play one more. I'm gonna do one more because that was my screw up. I messed that up. Ooh, Esclacia. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. They might be doing the Mafka strategy where they're using Esclacia as the defender, and then they're gonna summon Mafka. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see if I can bait them into summoning Mafka before I use Levia.
그대들의 부름은 나에게 닿았다.
무슨 보여줘야지. 저질러버려. 난 어때? 생각보다 안전한데.
빛의 뉘우쳐라.
이대로 돌려. 내가 시키는 내는 우리가 살았다고요.
빛으로 작동.
서비스님.
죄의 낙인. 디바이스 오일드는 작전 전술 디바이스 사출.
Alright, so they got her over here. Alright.
나서 차려. 시장도
Ooh, okay, they did a lot of damage there.
빛으로 작동.
Ooh, they are going hard with this.
레거 시큐브 레디.
Hey, Esclacia, she's doing a lot of damage to us right now. Oh man, they immediately killed her. Okay. Yeah, so like there are some awakens that can really do a lot of damage.
그대가 짊어진 무게를
See if I can get Moore's out. Not over yet. Alright, it's over now.
일단 도망치죠. 이거 흑태일 뿐이니까요.
I think if I ended up switching my operator and using the operator to what is it? To use, I think if I was using Natalia, I think I could do more damage in dealing with Esclacia. But then again, it's probably because of the order that I was doing. Like I probably chose the wrong order, maybe. But I'll find out eventually. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the PvP match right there. I think I'm gonna try to find like another build as well. I'm gonna see if I can think of something else, like something different for another team, just to add to the roster, and see what interesting results I can get. But yeah, wow. So that was the finale of Omen 6, and I can't wait to see what the Kleikoth game comes into play with this. And I'm hoping that we can possibly get another new Awaken, because that would be pretty cool if we do. Maybe, hey, like, maybe we'll get another Mordred, you know? Or maybe an Awaken Nicole with newfound powers and whatnot. Or maybe even a Demon Lord Nayubin. But then again, I'm really thinking that maybe it'll probably be Thagirian. If Thagirian doesn't end up in the counter pass, if they're doing, you know, the what's it called? If they're doing the pattern thing that they've been doing before with the other two main villains within a specific series of the story, like replace a king and Rey. But we'll see what happens. But I really do think that if Thagirian isn't a defender, then she might be another siege unit or a siege unit or another tower Awaken. but we'll see what happens. I mean, I can also see her being a striker as well, especially if she has like that guillotine. But yeah, I'm eager to see what happens. But oh, also too, guys, I do have a playlist of other games that I do play. So if you're curious or whatnot, feel free to check that out. And I do have a shorts channel, which is Irony of Gaming Shorts. That's where I put all of my gaming shorts at. Feel free to check that out. I'll have a link in the description, so check that out if you want. And also, I do have a music channel as well, so you can feel free to check that out. But all the links will be in the description below. But yeah, I'd like to know your opinions on this Omen 6. Pretty crazy story. But I'm out of here, guys. Catch you later.